Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. So this video is going to be about how to apply for Syntel's Freshers Drive, and this drive is only for freshers who are specifically eligible to the criteria that Syntel has already provided. Okay, so Atos Syntel, they have recently merged and now they are hiring freshers who have cleared their BTech or who have done MCA. So only those students are eligible. So there's a specific set of eligibility criteria which you have to go through. Only if you are passing through that eligibility criteria, please apply to this drive and get a chance by working in a good IT company, and it will really boost up once you start here as a fresher. Okay, so the link to apply for this drive, I have already given that in the description box, and I will pin that in the comment section so that you could easily access it. And if you have any doubts or if you have any concerns regarding to this, please write down in the comment section so that we could help you with this. So let's begin with the process. So the first thing that you have to do is just click on the link that I have given below. Once you click onto that link, you will see the screen which I have been showing you right now. So once you click on the screen next, it will move you to a registration form which Syntel has already given. But before proceeding to the registration form, we have to check if we are eligible for this drive or not. So the first thing that goes is you have to be a 2021 full-time graduate only from recognized university. So only if you're 2021 batch pass out, you could apply for this stripes. You could either be from computer science, IT, EC, EE, or triple E. If you are from any of those branches, please feel free to apply for it. If you have done BSc in any of those streams which I'm just showing you, like CSIT, PCM, or statistics, you could apply for this drive. Next is if you have done any BCS course or if you have done any MCA course in computer application, please feel free to apply for this drive. And just to remind you again, working in Syntel Atos is a very good opportunity for freshers. So do not miss this and apply for this drive as early as possible. Okay, now the next important step is what should be a minimum percentage. So the minimum percentage of your overall academic criteria like HSC, SSC, or graduation, or if you have done any post grad, it will be minimum 60% throughout. Okay, so you have to maintain a score of 60% before you apply to this drive. If you have any active or any current backlogs, you are not eligible for this drive. Okay, and if you have any break of maximum 1 year in your education tenure, that is allowed. Okay, now the location for drive, it is online because due to COVID we cannot be present offline anywhere, so the drive location is online. You just have to apply, and Syntel will give you the further instructions how you have to appear for the examinations or how your interview will be commenced. Okay, now the prerequisites for this drive is you must have good written and verbal English skills. You should be flexible in working any of the shifts like 24/7. You should be flexible to work in any job locations that Syntel is offering, like Pune, Mumbai, Chennai, and Trivandrum. Okay, so you have the right, like Syntel has the right to allocate to you to any of these Syntel locations. Okay, so once you find yourself eligible for this criteria, you have to move to next form that they have given. This is the guideline form, and in this guideline form they have clearly given the instructions that you have to follow, like how you have to fill in the boxes or which browser to use, or in case if you're facing any issues, how to clear them. Okay, so just go through this form before. It will just take like 1 minute before you move to the actual form. Read all the instructions properly. Once you have understood all the instructions, you could click save or you could click next, and once you are okay with it, you just have to click on read and accept instructions, and then you will be redirected to this page. This page is basically the details page where you have to fill in your first name, last name, and everything. But before that I'll give you a quick tip over here, that you have to put your email ID, and sometimes you won't get an email to verify yourself, so your whole form will be like erased. यहाँ पे कोई chance नहीं होगा that your form will be saved, your data will be saved. So the first and foremost thing that you could do is, in your email ID section, put your email ID, confirm that email ID into the validate email ID section and click over verify email. You will get an email to verify yourself or verify the code that has been sent to you. And in case if you are not getting an email, it will give you an error that the system is currently down, please try again later. So for me it worked after like 2 to 3 hours, but sometimes it can work like before or after that. So if you're facing that issue, don't worry about it, but try to like follow the steps that I've followed, because it literally helped me to fill my form quite quickly. Okay, so सबसे पहले email ID में अपना email ID डालना है. After that you have to click on verify email and validate your email ID. So once you validate your email ID, you will get an email that your email ID, like this is your email ID or this is the verification. You have to put that verification code into that validate or verify email box and click over verify email. Once you do that, a green check will appear, and that is it. You are good to go. You have to fill in other details like your first name, last name, your Aadhaar, PAN, all the details which are mentioned in the form, and that's it. So once you complete with the first section of the form, the next section of the form will be your education details like your postgrad, undergrad, all the details which you have completed. So depending on your eligible scenario, you just have to choose any of these check buttons, and it will like ask you for your undertaking if you have given a consent if Syntel could use your documents for their verification purposes. Okay, so once you're done with all the details that they have asked, you will move to the final page, which is for your resume section. You just have to upload your CV or resume if you want to. If you do not want to, you could just skip it. And if you have any professional experience in the past, if you have done any internships, you just have to select any option that is given over here. And if you want, you could upload your CV, or but this is not a mandatory step, so I skipped it personally. And once you do it, just agree to the terms and conditions and click over done. So once you click over done, it will show as please wait, and after few minutes like 5-6 मिनट के बाद एक नई screen आ जाएगी, and within that duration you will get an email that you have been successfully registered for this drive. This is your candidate ID, and you have to keep this candidate ID handy, because इसी candidate ID के basis पे आप log in कर सकते हो. और इसके आगे की जो details है वो मुझे personally 1-2 दिन में आ गई थी कि मुझे कैसे register करना, कैसे assessment के लिए apply करना है या कैसे assessment देनी है. So कैंडिडेट आईडी हमेशा अपने पास ही रखना, ताकि इजीली जब भी लॉगिन करने को आपको लिंक मिले, you could just put your candidate ID and you could log in easily. So this was the process how you could apply for Atos Syntel Drive, which is for freshers. Again, check your eligibility criteria. If you are eligible, only then apply for it. The assessments, the interview part is quite easy. You could easily clear it. So you just don't have to worry much about that. Once you are done by applying, what are the further steps for this drive, or how you should prepare for interviews, I'll show that in the next video. Till then, take care, and in case if you like this video, please subscribe our channel, hit like button. If you have any questions and concerns, please put them into the comment section. I'll try to address them as early as possible. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.